Welcome to the second unspecified time period devs versus clans event, where once again the developers will be facing off against the progenitors. Right now all we're doing is warming up. People are discussing strategies, getting ready to absolutely trounce their opponents in this absolutely fantastic best of 3 series we are going to have for you guys today. Commentated by your lovely host. Yeah, that's a bit much, I'm sorry. If the rules are going to be the same as last time, it is going to be a best of 3 series, where in any one match, a team will not be able to use more than 2 of any specific ship class. So we will not be able to see more than 2 flagships or 2 hunters. But there are no rules as to what the actual composition will be beyond that. Which players are going to play? According to the information that I have been given, which I hope is completely correct, for the developers we have Samikins, Stanith, Carl Style, Volks, and Kill a Pigeon. And for the progenitors we have Xeris, Rainbow Da, Evolved, Sat, and Seraphine. There we go. Oh, we got people actually in this server. Who do we have in the server right now? Evolved, Carl, and Stanith. Where's that Carly? Have I been pronouncing that wrong? Please let me know if I am, because I've been embarrassing myself otherwise. Ooh, but here we have the lovely assassin model, currently being piloted by Carl. This is of course, the oh, now it's a sniper. The Goliath variant skin of the sniper. Firing the railgun. No, that's the LR cannon. The unlockable cannon for the sniper. It does a very, very hefty amount of damage, but requires you to sit still, making you all the more vulnerable as a very squishy, slow style ship. And here we have an assassin without the Goliath variant skin. You can tell because it's much lighter in color. It has the blue and red lines with it, and I would imagine on here somewhere there is yep, there it is, a USR sticker showing that this is the production variant. A very, very attractive ship, if I do say so myself. This was my favorite for quite a while, until the Enforcer became a thing. See, we've got we have a change in the roster. It does not appear that Sat is playing. It appears that we have Rubix playing instead of Sat. It seems right now that we're just waiting on one more person to join and pick a ship so that we might be underway. See, what do the comps look like right now? Sniper, Hunter, Disruptor, Frigate, Enforcer, or the Progenitor team, and Sniper Hunter Assassin Disruptor Flagship for the Dev team. It's actually pretty close. Sniper Hunter and Disruptor, of course, for each team. Brawler and Enforcer for the Progenitors, whereas we have an Assassin and the Flagship for the Devs. That's going to mean that the Devs are going to have to be very, very patient with their Assassin use. The Assassin not nearly as strong as it has been in previous patches. It had its armor and health nerfed in the last patch, as well as it was affected by the global nerf to blink to target, which currently only hits the Assassin and the Enforcer. But nevertheless, this ship is not nearly the pub stomper that it was. It is still incredibly effective, but is not nearly as able to escape. Alright, we have everybody in the game. Looks like we got a couple folks ready. We might be getting underway here soon. This is shaping up to be a very, very interesting match. If I were to judge just based off of comp, I'm really not sure which team I would give this match to. Got the all ready from the Dev team. It seems like the Progenitors are readying up as well. We've got a Hunter and Disruptor ready. Has everybody else picked what they wanted? Oh, there we go. Counting down to the beginning of the match. Team comps are locked in. We have evolved in a Sniper. Rainbow Da, ever present in his very effective Hunter. Rubix in the Disruptor. Seraphine in a Brawler. And Xeris in an Enforcer. Meanwhile, for the Devs, we have Carl in an Assassin. Stanith in an Enforcer. Millennia in an Equalizer. Ooh, last second change there. And Samikins in a Disruptor, while Killer Pigeon is in a Flagship. Alright, and we're off! Let us head to Alpha, where we can see Killer Pigeon here in his Flagship, along with his Disruptor buddy. Now, it's very common when starting off a match like this, if you've got a ship that's just fast naturally or has boost, to have that ship immediately run for the mid cap point and have a slower ship take that first mineral base. As you can see, that is exactly what we have going on. Who do we have on the opposite end of the lane? We have our Enforcer and Brawler taking that first mining base, sticking together. Both of these ships incredibly potent at short range. The Brawler just absolutely annihilating anything that gets within 2k. The Enforcer being effective out to a much higher range. Oh, we also have a Sniper in lane, taking pot shots at our Flagship. And it looks like our Flagship is forced to turn away. That LR cannon, charging up to full damage every 6 seconds, is very, very effective, as you can see right there, at breaking target's armor. Of course, all targets receive more damage whenever their armor is down. So, that Sniper was able to deter that Flagship from capturing this midpoint, which allowed the Brawler and Enforcer to go ahead and move up. They are now in position to take the third mining base here in Alpha. Oh, and there the Harpoon goes out. Latching onto the Disruptor. The Disruptor has been harpooned. Oh, but he's being pulled directly into the shield. The shield saving him from being absolutely demolished. Oh, but these guys are ignoring the mining base and are going to go for the kill, it looks like. Are we going to have a dead Disruptor? Oh, shots have been fired. Taser goes out. That Disruptor took most of a full volley, if not all of one. Using his slow right there to help himself get away from that enforcer. Ooh, and our assassin showing up. Defending his forward base very, very effectively. Doesn't appear that our enforcer was prepared for that. Now has to retreat back to the mining base and even farther to shield himself from that disruptor. Oh, but the disruptor has been harpooned again and is now well in range of the thumper from that brawler and is also being pegged. Oh, and Seraphine murders Samikins. Kill a pigeon, murdering Rainbow Die in the other lane. It appears that the lanes are going relatively evenly. Oh, but we have... This assassin has been concussed and is now getting right on top of this brawler, but he then jumped away to his decoy and cloaked, saving himself from imminent destruction. Oh, we have our disruptor back in lane, using his faster blaster to harass this brawler and keeping him away from any other objectives. He might even kill him here in a moment. That assassin is still around. Oh, but that sniper is still in range. There we go, the assassin pops out, kills himself. A brawler, and does exactly what the assassin does best. Pop out, murder something, and then pop back. Let us switch over to beta lane, where there appears to be an intense fight going on in the mid lane, with a flagship, enforcer, and equalizer all focusing on someone right now. Ah, Hunter, that would be Rainbow Die, I believe. It's always... Rainbow Die's always in a Hunter. If you don't see Rainbow in a Hunter, then something's wrong. You're in a parallel universe. Ah. Here we have the dev team, yes. Devs are red for me. Devs are red for me. The dev team capturing a mid-mining point in beta. Now are they going to push forward and cap that mining base? Or that forward base? Or are they just going to sit here? Right now they're having to deal with... Oh, that brawler grabbed the flagship and is pulling him into close range. Brawlers will absolutely demolish flagships at close range. This brawler does have a disruptor healing him here. Oh, a small bit of lag, and that is a dead flagship and brawler. An enforcer here getting very much beat up on. Almost netting himself a disruptor. Ooh, and we have enforcer on enforcer violence. But it looks like this fight has actually gone in favor of the progenitor team, with most of the dev team falling in this particular push. And of course, the Equalizer's natural predator, the Enforcer. That's how you deal with Equalizers, ladies and gentlemen. You get an Enforcer right up in their business. And it looks like the progenitors are going to go forward, or going to retreat, I should say, and repair. We're at almost 7 minutes into the game. Gas 1 will be popping up very, very soon. It, of course, pops first at 8 minutes, as we just got notified. Go back to Alpha. Here we go. I do believe this is Xeris that we're following now, and Seraphine in that brawler. I'm learning the names slowly, associating them with ships. But the devs own most of Alpha are we going to see before gas pops up? A captured mining base. It would be the smart move, because each mining base gets you a number of minerals every tick, and those minerals give your team levels, and levels give you an advantage in cooldown and damage. Here we have Gamma coming out. There we are. As Gamma pops up, we can see the progenitors have 4 mining bases to the developers 2 in the field, and they currently are leading by a little over 1,300 minerals. And we have nobody in gas right now. This is incredibly shocking to me. They have chosen instead, looks like, after we have to cycle through a lot of camera positions. Yes, there we go. The progenitor team is, instead of going after gas, pushing alpha. Need it. Oop. There we go. Looks like Xeris fell, but Seraphine is going to finish off Stanith and be able to secure Alpha 1, thusly enabling the progenitor team, if this Destructor doesn't kill him, but potentially enabling the progenitor team to push directly into the enemy base. Oh, and here we have Killer Pigeon showing up in his flagship, telling Seraphine, hey, get off my base. Oh! And Carla Style showing up as an assassin, doing plenty of damage, not getting himself the kill, but you don't necessarily need to get yourself a kill with an assassin. You just need to muss somebody up. Carl's rocking the Goliath variant skin for the assassin. You can tell by all the dark paneling and subdued lights. We have the dev team here in Alpha pushing forward. Finally have somebody in Gamma. Here's Xeris here, capturing Gamma, securing Gas 1 for his team. Gas 1 nets you a 100% bonus capture rate, as well as a 50% speed bonus, as well as cooldown reduction. A not exactly huge bonus for the first one, but Gas 2 will be 100% bigger. Uh-oh. And it appears we have Rainbow hunting himself an enforcer. Oh no. You can't get away from Rainbow. It's just a matter of time or he hunts you down. Unless you're really lucky and you have boost. But Rainbow doing an excellent job with his disruptor buddy Rubik's of defending these mining stations in beta. Alright, let's see, what do we got going on in Alpha right now? Oh, we have ourselves a bit of a fight. An Equalizer versus Rainbow again. So who do we have in our Equalizer here? Lenia. A dev that I think this is the first time I've seen Millennia in game. But still, Rainbow in, ooh, a 2v1 situation. Ah, now a 2-on-2 situation. With a disruptor for either side showing up. Still have to deal with that equalizer at very, very long range. That is one of the strengths of the equalizer and has caused much wailing and gnashing of teeth from many a player. It currently has the longest range of any ship in the game that is not the sniper. Not only that, it will heal itself every time it hits you for 30% of the damage. Oh, and an Osprey torpedo just barely missing Rainbow right there. The Osprey torpedo, of course, leaving a plasma dot on whoever it hits. Oh! But Millennia got into short range with Rainbow. That is not the place you want to be. Those heavy cannons are absolutely devastating. And while the equalizer is very, very good, it has a very low hit point pool. I do believe. Oh, and oh, the classic running into the asteroid when you're too busy focusing on who you're fighting. Sorry, Millennia, it's happened to all of us. It's an easy mistake to make. But if you have a look at the map right now, blue, of course, representing the progenitors. The progenitors own most of the map, and in fact are leading by 5,000 minerals. And they are now coming in here to cap Beta 1, and I would bet... there's an attack coming in right now. They're going to deal with Carl and his assassin first. Very, very quick to kill him right there. Now they're dealing with Killer Pigeon in his flagship, but as soon as that flagship is down, they're most likely going to wait. Ooh, that was very quick. A hunter and an enforcer together just will eat through everything. We just got the notification that gas is coming up in a few moments. So what I expect that we're going to see right here, although I could be completely wrong, let's find out. Yep, I was completely wrong. They are now pushing into the enemy base, at least Rainbow is, in either an attempt to distract or actually work on capturing this early. Oh my, if you could just stop jumping, that would be super. Of course, you cannot uncap your own base. So here, ooh, Rainbow is going for a little bit of insult to injury. Gonna go ahead and capture one of the mining bases inside the enemy home base. Oh, and the devs are on top. I can't even get there in time. They have already captured Gamma. So they now have Gas 2 netting them 200% bonus capture rate and 100% extra movement speed. Let's see, where are we now? We are now in beta, currently owned by the progenitors. I would expect that we are going to see something quick. Come in and capture these points. We just have a disruptor here right now. Biding his time, most likely repairing. About to head out into the midfield right here. Try and sneak himself a mineral base. Minerals very much in need for the developer team here, who are currently behind by over 5,000 minerals. That one level lead doesn't seem like it would be a lot, but at the rate that gap is widening, pretty soon the progenitors are going to have level 8, which is really, really hard to catch up on when you're having to face map domination of just this astounding caliber. He was able to capture this one mining base, which helps, as the devs now own most of the map. But will it be enough to catch up? That gap is slowly shrinking now. Here we have a nice standoff. Disruptor and Enforcer versus Rainbow. Oh, and there's Xeris in his Enforcer. Millennia showing up in his Equalizer. Firing off that Osprey torpedo. Is it gonna hit Xeris? No, it is not. He jumps out of the way to prevent himself from getting damaged. Some action going on in the other lane right here, as we have Hunter, Enforcer, all just piling in on each other. Oh, and Xeris goes down to Millennia in his Equalizer. That Equalizer, very effective. It doesn't seem like it would do a whole lot of damage, but it racks up very quickly. A fantastic push by the devs here. Will they be able to capitalize on it? That's the big question now. It looks like Rainbow is about to fall. He's very weak. His armor is heavily damaged. And it looks like he's retreating his jumps. Oh, and evolved. Or no. Rubik's just got squished. There, uh-oh. Millennia pushing forward, going after the sniper, but he is outmanned and ends up falling. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 members of the progenitors here at Beta 2. Gas is going to come up in another minute. Gas 3, of course, is the highest gas buff. You get 300% capture rate and 150% extra speed. And that's not counting the reduced cooldown time. And this is reduced cooldown time on everything. On your abilities and on your weapons. So, Gas 3 is, quite frankly, about as big a deal as you can have in this game. And right now, oh, I expect we are going to have a fight here at Gamma any moment now, as it's about to pop. And there we go. We've got people warping in. Gas 3, incredibly important, so everybody's going to be here to contest it. We may have a full 5v5 going on right here. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up with the action. We have a harpooned flagship that's being pressed against the station. An assassin that's been spotted and is being pinned down by a hunter. Ooh, an enforcer trying to take out a disruptor, but unfortunately not getting it. Oh, and Rainbow Dog gets the first kill. Evolved gets the second. That's 2 of the devs down. It is now a 3v5 here at Gamma. Are we gonna see Killer Pigeon go down? Is this gonna turn into a 2v5 at best? A brawler and an enforcer. Oh, Killer Pigeon takes out Xeris. So that's at least 1 member of the progenitors that will not have gas-powered buff. Seraphon taking out Rainbow, getting himself another kill. Millennia getting himself a kill. Seraphon taking out Carl. Man, that was absolutely brutal. So, Gas 3 has been taken, but only by 3 members of the progenitors. 3 members is more than enough to do absolutely horrific damage to the enemy's infrastructure, but how are they going to capitalize on it? Which lane will they push? Here we have Rainbow at Beta 2. Looks like he's repairing, waiting to push. We now have the progenitors at level 8. Devs are at level 7. That mineral gap has widened to more than 6,000, almost 7,000. Coming up towards the end of the game now. We're 22 minutes in. Things are about to get very, very intense. I fully expect Beta to be heavily populated as soon as the devs realize that Rainbow is here. There's at least 2 people in lane now. Millennia going for the straight up fight with Rainbow, fighting him at very close range. Killer Pigeon just jumping into the sector. Are we going to see the progenitors come and back Rainbow up, or are we going to see them take this opportunity to push Alpha, as there are currently 3 of the devs in Beta? Which strategy are they going to go for? Evolved has taken out Samikins, so it looks like the push is going on. Terrifying has taken out Stand. It looks like the push is going to be going on in Alpha right now, with Rainbow just providing a distraction. Now, if he were to run in there... Oh, Xeris is now here. Oh. We may see a fight commencing here. Oh. Killer Pigeon getting hit by that sniper at the other end of the lane. Millennia not far out, but Xeris and Rainbow Dot both focusing on Killer Pigeon, on that big threat of the flagship. They, of course, need to take out the flagship as they get bonus cap speed just for being flagships. The flagship goes down. It's just Millennia in his equalizer here. Not anymore. We have the progenitors currently owning the entire map aside from the enemy base, and it looks like we're about to get our push here. So let us get into the developer's base now. And we have 3 members of the progenitors jumping in and beginning to cap. At least 1 member of the devs here in base, attempting to defend. He's not going to be able to do much against 3 ships, though. Hunter, Enforcer, and Sniper, it looks like. He will fall very quickly, thus ending the contest from the developers. The developers' base being captured very, very quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe, yes, this game is over. First game to the progenitors. Well played by all sides. Wow! Surprising nobody. Rainbow with 12 kills and 1 solitary death. There's a reason everybody knows who this guy is. He is disgustingly good at the Hunter. Man, a fantastic first match from both sides. But here, sitting at the stat screen, we can see the big difference. Now, those of you that follow my stream normally know how much I go on about how caps are important. Just look at this number. 36 caps for the progenitors, 19 for the devs. That's a 17 cap spread. That is, to put it frankly, a really big deal. Goodness. Exciting times here in Fractured Space.